Hey guys, Cheese God here. Welcome back to another video. Today we bring you episode 2, technically, of F1 2021 Myteam career mode, but it will be Season 1, Round 1, Bahrain. We did all the preview in the last episode. We set up our team, Maldonado Motors. We have our driver here, the sexy man of Pasta Maldonado. And, well, yeah, there's not much else to it other than let's just get straight into it, I guess. We will be doing the full weekend practice, qualifying, the race, and it will be legendary. Here we are with our teammate, Felipe Drogovic. Weather forecast, surprise, it's going to be dry in Bahrain. Preview, we're 22nd, we're bottom. Why are we bottom? Where's our standings? Can we not see them? I thought you'd be able to see them. But, here we go. Into practice. No diddly-dallying. Let's get into it. If you give me a moment. Here we have the garage tutorial. I've been playing these games for years. I don't need a garage tutorial. Our programs for this weekend are race strategy, tyre management, and track line acclimatisation. Now, tyre management, I'll try in this session, but if I don't complete it, I'll end up doing it in quick practice in practice 3. And then race strategy we'll do in practice 2. Track line acclimatisation we'll be doing in this practice session. In terms of... Hold on, do we get our standings here? No. Here's our power unit and gearbox. That's all fine and dandy. Loading our car setup. I've got setups for all the tracks and the weather conditions, so anything that's needed, it's all good. Bahrain. Here we go. Can I view the car setup? Here we go. Is there a car out? No. I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest. But, yeah, I'm going to leave it a little bit. Let's just fast forward the time a little bit. Oh, we have someone out. Pierre Gasly. On the medium tyres. Yeah. In the Alpha Tauri. And yet, I'm undecided whether to do cockpit or T-cam for this series. I'll have a play around with both. Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I'll have a play around with both, see what we like. Let me know in the comments what you prefer. But no, I do want to give it a little bit more time. I want to see my teammate out on track. So if we just go to my teammate, I'll wait till he comes out. So I want to see him on track. I want to see what the car looks like. You know, as team owner, these things matter. Felipe Drogovic. The only Brazilian on the grid, I'm pretty sure, he's out. He's here. 21st position, number 96. Could have gone number 69, mate, but he didn't. And I'm kind of disappointed. And he comes into the pits again, but I like that. I like the silver, but I believe he's the only Brazilian we have in F1. Yes, because Mazepin isn't Brazilian. Surprisingly, Mazepin isn't Brazilian. I don't know whether anyone's surprised by that or not. But we're going to head out on the hards for the track acclimatisation program. And for our first laps in the new car. So we get ready to go out. Obviously our teammate's been out, done an out lap, come back in. But here we go. Trying to think what I would prefer, to be honest. Well, the T-cam looks nice. Would it be better in cockpit? No, I reckon T-cam's the way to go. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not sure. I may decide that I end up liking it. Oh, okay, this car feels shocking. Obviously, I am used to a fairly decently upgraded McLaren and Ferrari at this point. That's what I've been racing. I haven't driven the FOM car in ages because I don't go online. This is like my first time in an FOM car for like 5 months. And it's on hard tyres, which are awful. So, I will spin. That is a promise. There will be a lot of spins. As we now go onto the back straight. Taking the esports line there, you know. Because that always gains a couple of tenths on the AI, because, surprise, surprise, they're not esports drivers. So our lap will be done, and we'll be doing our first timed lap in our new car. Here we go around the final corner. DRS open. Is that our team? I guess our car now looks similar to the Mercedes. That's... oh, I didn't think of that. I didn't know. I didn't want it similar to the McLaren, and I'd ended up making it really similar to the Mercedes. That's alright though. That's fine. Oh, got a green on that corner. That's not what we wanted. We want all purples, but we won't be getting all purples. First 8 corners done fairly successfully. This one probably won't. Yeah, that's green. Thought it would be. I'm always really poor at turn 10. Turn 9 and 10, that double left. Really gets me. I'm just not quick through there, you know. That is beautiful, and well, I think we're already above the target score for green. Hopefully we just get purple. And round the final corner, DRS open. Our first lap will be a 1:31. Can't remember. Let me just hold on. If you give me a minute, guys. We are faster than Vettel. I know that it's only practice. But we are faster than 4-time world champion Sebastian Vettel. And here comes Sebastian Vettel. Nowhere near me, actually. But at least we get to do the laps again. So we can try and get all purple. We've done well so far, but it'll be this corner that'll muck me up. Yep, there we go, green. And is that a Mercedes right behind me? Yes, it is. That's not what I wanted. Doesn't really matter what we do now. And I think this lap is slower than my last lap as well. Which is an annoyance. There we go, if I could speak. slower, that was slower. Racing Armageddon. We haven't done fast sector 2. Maybe because we're awful at sector 2. Ever thought about that one, Dane? Clearly not. Car's a bit squirrely. I'll say that. That was a green? I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. That's mistake number 1. That'll be us boxing in this lap. I'm pretty sure we reached 470, right? I hope we did. I swear we reached 470. On our first lap we did, and probably our second one. I mean, we only got 1 green on our second lap, so yeah, we definitely reached 470. But here we go, letting Bottas through. We'll be boxing this lap. We've done traffic acclimatisation. And it'll be us coming into the pits. Here we go, do I speed? No, I don't, because I'm a legend. Into the pits nicely there. That's what a Ferrari thinks that'll be. Here's our pit crew. See if there's any YouTubers about like our team at Marduk. Don't think so. That's a shame. Oh, hello, mate. You're a bit close. Looks like he was snogging the car. Let's see what our pace is like compared to our teammate. I mean, that'll be the biggest marker. If we can beat our teammate, I'll be happy. The world will be happy. Has he even set a lap yet? No, he hasn't. Is he even out on track yet? Yes, he is. He's on softs. Okay. I see how it is. We're faster than Russell on mediums. Dragovic on softs is faster than Raikkonen on the TV, so saying 2 tenths off of thingy. But what we can do, we can try the tyre management one. Why do I only have 1 set of mediums? I'd rather use the hards then. I want to use the mediums for practice 2. So if we maybe do that, and then maybe try it again if we fail it on the softs. Actually, no, I know what we'll do. We'll go head out for a lap on the softs, just see what we do. But we're P19 at the minute. Has everyone set a lap? I would imagine so by now. Everyone's set a lap. Yeah, Mazepin, Vettel. Oh, Russell's just gone ahead of us, so we're now P20. That's us. Oh, I'm into going deep because of Charles Leclerc. Don't take that out of context, I beg. So I don't know what average tyre is, because obviously we've got to keep to a delta. I don't know what my tyre wear is like, tyre management's like, because obviously on controller it's a bit harder to manage the tyres compared to if you're on the wheel. But we shall soon find out, won't we? I did hope that I would be a bit faster than what I am, and I'm surprised that Vettel's still slower than me, if I'm completely honest. But is that Vettel out there now, or no? He's in the garage. He's done like 8 laps solid. He's very consistent on those halves, mid 31s. That's something to think about there. Don't know if if that'd be the same for us, because, I mean, we were consistent on the 2 laps we did, and the last lap, I made a mistake, didn't I? I'd much rather this be ERS management, because that's far easier. But what's the total lap time? 1:32.7. I know I can beat that delta. So it's now just about the tyre wear. What we should do, so we're 4 tenths up on the delta. Half a second up on the delta. But this has actually done quite well here. But with DRS and ERS here, we can fly away from this delta as we slightly just edge into the purple here. We could break the second barrier as well now. And now with a lightest little burst of ERS again. This should be enough to get us purple actually. ERS used up, DRS, this should be our quickest lap, P18, 30.9. That should easily be a clean lap. I failed to see how we didn't keep the tyres below 118. I don't think I'm getting much quicker than that, if I'm completely honest. P2, Daniel Ricciardo, fair play. Don't think I wouldn't notice that, Daniel. Are we boxing this lap, or are we maybe going for a fast lap? I reckon we box this lap. We've done what we needed to do. We've done the tyre management programme. It means that all we would need to do in quick practice, or even if we need to bother, it's just one segment, so I probably won't bother doing it in quick practice. Save the gearbox and all the engine components. Some of which will do 2%. Verstappen's in P8. So we looked at right behind the rear wing of the Red Bull. The closest will probably be to a Red Bull season, if I'm honest. Because we don't look quick. Like, I thought that was a good lap, and we only went 18th. But we'll see what we're like on the softs. We'll come out, we'll do a lap on the softs for practice 1. That'll be it for practice 1, and race strategy we'll do on the mediums for practice 2. Do another lap on the softs, quali pace, and then that'll be it for practice. And then quali in the race. The big stuff. The stuff we all want to see. Four out of five. What do you mean? How do I not keep the time? It's just, I can't be asked that. Right. 2 seconds quicker the softs, apparently. 2 seconds quicker than my 30.9 is a 28.9, which puts me P5. I doubt I'm doing 2 seconds quicker if I'm completely honest, but I'm only 9 tenths slower than my teammate. How many laps has he done? He's on hards now. 32.1. I'm about 1.2 quickens. 1.2 seconds quicker than that. It's a busy one. Down to P13, no, bro. There we go, there is the car that we are running. Looks beautiful, might I add. Love that. We'll leave, yeah, we'll leave that. Is 14, we'll go to the last 10 minutes. We'll go last 10 minutes. Back down to P20, are you mad? We'll head out now, I think. We'll do our lap, call it that, come back in, move on to practice 2, see where that puts us. Hopefully, a bit quicker than our teammate. Obviously, I doubt he'll be using the RS. Well, I probably would have been. I was using the RS. I doubt they'll be using the RS in practice, but I do. Just get a sense of my pace, but I won't for this lap. And it's fair, we have a reasonable comparison, because we might need to up the difficulty from 100 for Bahrain. Oh, well, actually, these feel way better than... So then 2 people are fast lanes, Mazepin, who's best laps on the mediums, and Giovinazzi, who's also apparently best lappers on the mediums. Everyone else I'm slower than, but I've only done laps on the hard tyre, so... Gotta be careful with these. Who's that Aston behind me? I am wearing an Aston Martin top currently as well, so, you know, conflicted interests. Stroll, okay, the worst Aston Martin driver. Right behind him in his slipstream, but yeah, I don't really need to be doing that. Around turn 11, turn 12 and 13. I swear they count this last corner as 2 corners as well, so I end up with 15 corners. I disagree with that personally. It's just the 14 for me. It's a bit like Austria turn 2. Austria turn 2 should not be considered a turn if the Monaco tunnel is not considered a turn. Like, come on. Be real with yourself here. But here we go. I'm slow on straights, but I will gain loads of time in the corners, so I'm not too worried about that right now. See, look, we've made all that time up just in the first 2 corners. That's 2.5 tenths just in 2 corners there. Love this. 28.6, that's 3 tenths up on my teammate. Already. I'm already beating my teammate, apparently. But these softs feel good, bro. And well, they said it was 2 seconds quicker, and they're pretty accurate. But Stroll's gonna hold me up here, isn't he? We're looking for a 129.2 here. But we're going to be right behind the Aston. This is great slipstream. 129.1, P7. Do we got the inside of Stroll? Do we got the inside of Stroll? Yeah, we got the inside of Stroll. First move already. We're not even hit race day. But we'll try and push on. But if I'm not quicker, I'm not quicker, right? Practice 2 will be a better pace determiner than whatever this is. But hold on. There we go. Needed to itch my nose. But this has been a very good first practice session for Maldonado Motors. You know, Felipe's done well on the softs, shown good pace. We've shown better pace by 9/10. We're 3/10 up here, but I do need to pick. But it could be why I'm 3/10 up due to my lack of fuel. There we go, into the pits. We could be very, very happy with that. That'll be us done for practice 1. Oh, look, it rhymed. And that will probably see us finish the session in P7 ahead of Valtteri Bottas. But we'll have to check that. That's probably not entirely accurate. So we go into the garage as he's still, it's still the same geezer snogging in the car. Hello everyone, how are we? Good job team, you've done well. Proud of you lot. Yeah, that is us, currently P7. And we'd be very, very happy with that. P14 it looks like. Here we go. Where do we finish the session? In P7. Felipe Drugovich down in P15. Just 8/10 slower than us. We're ahead of a Ferrari, both Astons, a Mercedes, an Alpine, both Alpines, both Alfa Tauris that I wouldn't be expecting to be beating in quali. In terms of the Alfa Romeos, I expect to be on par with them, so that's actually good that Drugovich outpaced Raikkonen, you know. But Bahrain we can do a few quali laps, you know. But first off, 10 minutes skip. We can go into, they're all on softs. We can do our first run on the mediums. We'll use that for the lifespan of these tyres. It's quite high delta here, but we'll use that for the race strategy. Has my Drugovich set a lap time yet? On the softs, a 1:35.5. That's half a second slower. Temperature's got worse, but here we go, race strategy. On the mediums, we'll be doing all 5 laps to get the best, most accurate data possible. But here we go team, how are we? I'm watching you, you were sodding my car earlier. Oh, I do like how this looks at night as well, I'll say that much. Here we go, we'll let Norris past. Hopefully, the race pace will be fairly easy, considering how easy the thingy was, but I'm maybe thinking of raising it to 102 for quali if I'm being brutally honest. We'll see how this session goes, but if I'm still like quite far ahead of my teammate, I'll raise it up again. Oh, I love how good this car looks. We'll have to, when we go back in the garage, have a look how it looks from watching Drugovich. Here we are, just warming up the tyres, doing what we need to do. But here we'll be having a few goes at the quali pace as well to see if we can make any improvements. I think we have like 3 sets, we probably won't be using all of them, we'll probably have a couple of goes. Obviously, depending on how long this takes us. Here we go, what is the total lap time? 1:31.6. I was saying a 1:30.0 on the hards, so this should be. Oh, I'm slower on the straight than I normally am. I say that, I'm 5 miles per hour slower on the straight than I was in practice 1. And there's been no setup changes since then. Excuse me. No, it's alright. Shouldn't be for me in the past. But all we need to do is be up on that delta. There is nothing else. We can be pushing this as hard as we want. Obviously, we don't want to be pushing completely hard, because that's not what we'd be doing in the race. Based on our fuel load as well. I assume we have enough fuel as well. But we are only half a second up on the lap time, but we only need to be up. That's all that matters. Slight track extension there, but oh well. The FIA don't care. Unless it's Max Verstappen. Who's a dick. Here we are, there we go, a second up. That's a 1:30.6. Which is just ever so slightly, I believe. Just about a tenth slower than what Drogovic managed on the softs. Here we go again, asking for a 31.6. Obviously we want to try and be setting consistent lap times as well. We're consistently saying 1:30.6s. That only means good things. That was a better turn 10 than on the previous lap. But P9 on 10 from Admiral Motors is very good. However, what is not so good, that I'm probably about to beat Drogovic's lap, but I'm on the mediums and he's on the soft, which means we definitely will need to up the difficulty. There we go, 30 point something, but we need a 31.5 now. About half a tenth improvement. We'll give him half a tenth improvement if that's what he wants. Just need to keep getting this right. But 6.5 tenths up on the delta, we're looking very comfortable. Sykes goes P8, we are down to P10 in the session. Giovinazzi is still faster than us, so we want to be around the Alfa Romeo level of pace. But a 1 second margin like that, ooh, comfortable. That's all the pace they expect from us, that's good. There we go, finally. 2 more laps of the programme, even though it says test completed, data accuracy is improved if we complete all 5, so that's what we'll be doing. You know, we want the full immersion, we can get the full immersion. I'm expecting a 31.6 from us. last lap definitely probably won't be as good. I'll have to have a look when we get back at our lap times. See what they're like. At the end of the day, our goal is to get out of Q1, finish top 16, that's all we need. Just as long as we beat the 3 bottom teams, we're on to something. We're 1.2 up, 1.3 up. That's a pretty decent lap. We'll take that, we'll take that. The last lap now. Apparently average tyre wear is 2% on these tyres. It's actually not that bad. But that was nice, that was a nice turn 4 there. We don't mess up here, like we did in our last lap of our track acclimatization program. Which then kind of ruined it. Thankfully we've had clean air for the entirety of these 5 laps, and we're down to P12, I've just realised in the sessions rounding, Drogovic P13. There we go, 1.1 up, there we go, that's all we need. Solid lap, solid lap. There we go, 1.4 seconds up. That's a 30.1. And that'd be us pitting, I reckon, in this lap, personally. What's our fuel looking like? Yeah, we won't be able to do another lap and then come in. We really do have to pit this lap. P14 we're down to now, but we have been on the medium, so... And P14 is still really good, like, that doesn't concern me at all. You know, I mean, I should just be taking it chill as an outlap. Outlap, in-lap. But you know, that's not my style. I just go full pelt on outlaps and in-laps. And overall, I'm pretty happy with that practice program. It shows we're consistent, I believe. Well, at least I hope it shows that we're consistent. I'm not too sure on the lap times themselves. Boom, didn't speed that time either. We've been good at the pit lane, we haven't sped yet. Yeah, though. I imagine we'll end up speeding in the race. You snot in the car yet, mate? Yeah, again, it looks like he's snodding the car. It's just a bit weird at this point. Soft's 1.6 seconds quicker. Oh yeah. He's taking 4/10 quicker than Drogovic, but I'm on the mediums. If I'm meant to go 1.6 seconds quicker, that would be 2 seconds quicker I am. 30.4. Is that another set of softs? Here we go. Right, here's what I wanted to see. Look at that. That looks cool. Yes. 28, 29, 30.3. Another improvement. Another improvement. He has come in. Meanwhile, we will head out, I believe, onto another set of softs. I reckon that'd be the best thing to do. Here we go, I believe our teammates in the garage, so it'll be this lap which matters. How much we improve on this lap compared to that 130.1. But I love the way this car looks in the night sky of Bahrain. We'll let the Mercedes and the Aston Martin go, I think. Whoa. What's that doing here? So I let him go past and he's like, no. I insist. Like, come on, go away. My tyres go all cold now. But here we go, this will be a good test of our pace. Right now we're P16, but we'll see. Well, realistically we should be. How far off we are at that? I don't know why I've suddenly lost 5 miles an hour. But that's a 2/10 improvement. 3/10 improvement, might I say. There we go, that's 7/10 up. I think we're not far away from being in the 1 minute 28. Only needed 1 more tenth. Oh, 2 more tenths really, but now it's definitely only 1 more tenth, and now I reckon we got it. Yeah, there we go. There's the 128. Do I really need to do another lap? I don't think so. I mean, it might be nice to try, just in case, but... .28.6. P5. And I'm still slower than Ricardo on the hards, by the way. Which is absolutely fantastic. But now, I reckon we head into quali. But But first we do need to return to the main menu so I can adjust the difficulty. So I'm currently 1.7 seconds up on my teammate. Obviously I expect that gap to shrink as we get into quali, but I don't expect it to shrink by 1.7 seconds on the same if we stay on this difficulty. Bro, just go. Bro, Alonso, just go. What are you waiting for? Okay, I don't care about my lap being invalidated. Alonso, can you go, please? Thank you. Honestly, the AI on this game is a bit dodgy when it comes to practice. Like, for example, I'll go to let Pierre Gasly go here. Okay, I'll go to let Yuki Tsunoda go here. And he slows down. Why is the man slowing down? Do what Perez just did. I'll just stay off for nice. This is me trying to be nice to you, and this is what I get. A load of nonsense like that. In which I'm into the pits, we'd be very happy with that. I'm going to retire from the session now. Good practice for this weekend for us as the first weekend for our new team. I reckon we've done very well there. I reckon we can be very pleased with our achievements. And there it is, P5. 1.5 seconds quicker. Race director, incident, invalidated lap. Because of Alonso, might I add. That was because of Alonso. It's 7 o'clock right now as I'm recording this and it's still boiling. At simulation settings, we can go 103. And we'll head into quali. And we'll see what happens there. Maybe it's too much, maybe I've gone too far, but that's the point. I'd rather go too far than not far enough. That's what she said. But here we go. My gearbox, 0% wear. 5%. 5% wear for the ICE already. That's not a good sign. If we just give it a couple of minutes, here's where the cars start going out. Here's where we will start going out. You know? For our first qualifying lap in anger around the Bahrain circuit. I wish we had the one where they did 87 laps. That was a good circuit. I like that track. So we have a Haas behind us on a flying lap. But also behind the Alpine. Will the Alpine let him past? Doesn't look like it. Alonso, we'll let Alonso past. We'll let Mazepin past. I've got a gap now to build up. Whilst also making sure my tyres are warm. Oh, didn't enjoy that. In terms of practice and qualifying flashbacks, I'll try not to use unless absolutely necessary. Race, I will be using because, you know, that's different. The Alpines let the Haas through. I didn't think that they would do that. go to start our first quali lap at Maldonado Motors. Go, coming down the main straight, DRS open, ERS being used, as you would expect. First corner, quite nice that one. That was quite nice, not too deep, not too hard, just right. Bit like Goldilocks. Turn 4 now. Yeah, we'll take that. No mistakes, just a clean lap, that's all I asked. Also, is that a 1:26.9? Go away. A 1:26.9? Yeah, go away, turn 10, a bit deep into turn 10. That may actually help us with the exit though, so not too sure whether that's a benefit or... I'll tell you what isn't helpful, and that's Mazepin slowing down at the end of the straight, meaning I have to dive bomb him. That's probably lost us a couple of tenths, but what was he doing there? Like, come on, man. Bit unnecessary, don't you think? But we should be faster than Mazepin, hopefully. 28-1. Quicker than Schumacher and Drogovic. Slower than Stroll and Tsunoda. That's like the perfect place we want to be. What's this lap then? Be interesting to see what the Alfa Romeos do. They'll be our comparison. And the Williams. Drogovic being slower than Schumacher doesn't help me. But if we do teammate status, which we will do once I get. Theirs was a 1:28.8, that's 7 tenths. But they're still slower than me by. We'll see where we qualify. At the end of the day, it just might be the fact that Drogovic is slow. We'll see where we qualify. Let's see what driver behind is on. Oh, we will do once we get around here. I'm 28.6. That's like a big half-second gap here. Sergio Perez 1:26.1, 2 seconds off the pace. Great. There we go, into the pits. Into the pits we must go, E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Giovinazzi goes in between us and Schumacher. Just seen that right at the end there. That'll be interesting how close behind he is. Into the pits we must go, E-I-E-I-E-I-O. New set softs equipped. Oh, here we go. Here's where we find out that he's actually incredibly slow. He's only faster than Myteam Mazepin. But we are a tenth quicker than Raikkonen, sorry, not Russell. We're 4 tenths quicker than Giovinazzi. Oh, I've left that a bit late. Actually, you know what? We'll leave it. We get knocked out, Let's deal with that. As it comes. I have faith. We're not P. 15, 16. Okay, we're at P17. I'm surprised that Mick Schumacher got in to Q2. Our teammate is 21st, 28.4. Got to within 3 tenths of me. So, I don't know. Maybe the difficulty is, but that is us knocked out in Q1 for our first race, let's set for our first round as a team. Attack P17, Felipe Jodovich comes P21. And he's on the back row along with Mazepin. We're on the 9th row alongside, I want to say Kimi Räikkönen, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out when we do the grid sequence. Hey Pastor, how are you feeling? Pretty decent, looking dry. Bahrain, turn 10, yeah we know. It's still 20 seconds, yes we are, we will be until the end. Here we go. Why are we bottom? Pastor Maldonado. I would love to know how they've ordered this, but I guess we'll never know. But here we go. Time for 57 laps. Well, probably not 57 laps lost, but time for a little while at the Bahrain International Circuit. Our first race. As a team, not too sure what to expect. Just go out there and have some fun. Eh? That's all we can hope for. Right then, here we go. A 4-stop, personalised 2-stop, would be 7 seconds quicker. I mean, we do have the softs to do it, so I don't see why not. But what I might do is start on the mediums, and end on the softs. That seems a bit weird, but I would prefer doing that personally. Lando Norris is starting just ahead of us in P16 due to a penalty already. That's not good. But here we go, for Bahrain, round 1 of the 2021 season. Our first race as a team. And it looks like we're the only ones starting on mediums, is that right? Yes. Expect us to be slow compared to everyone else. But it's just about staying with the pack. That's all our goal is for this stint, and then we can make our moves second and third stints. Second and third stints, yeah. As we head out for the formation lap. A bit late there, a bit delayed in getting off. I didn't realise it was going to come to me so soon. Expecting to have to sit there for longer, but no worries, we get going. We maintain our position in the queue. It will be interesting to see, because we know there's big pace disparity between the compounds. It'll be interesting to see what happens at the start. Do we hopefully hold our own at the start? Will we drop a few positions? I'm not sure. As long as we stay within the DRS of someone, we'll be fine, but it's whether we're able to do that. We might end up dropping down to last and staying there for a while and having to come back through the pack towards the end, but this is where it gets interesting. The formation lap, the anticipation builds, the nerves build, the tension builds. Nobody knows what's going to happen over these next 57 laps. All we can do is hope for the best. Points highly unlikely today, but any chance that we do get them would be a massive surprise. I'm telling you what, everyone behind me is taking ages. Like, I'm sticking fairly close to Norris, but it's just dropping away from me. At least being this far down, you have to wait long, unlike the race leaders. We're coming around the final corner now. They're nearly queuing up. Hopefully, our tyres are warmed up. I wasn't checking the temperature. What are we doing with Norris? Why have we overtaken Norris? The AI reforming their thing for the race start's annoying, but here we go. We'll be in the next one then, it seems. There's us into position. Oh, now 22 cars are into position. It's 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's lights out and away we go. The lights won't hold for very long. And we get a shocking start. But Felipe Drugovich gets a brilliant start from P21. It's already ahead of us. But may not be for much longer as we have to go to the inside. Drugovich making moves. As around or outside goes Raikkonen, and we're down to P19 with Russell on our outside now. Drugovich is up into P15, he's overtaken Ocon and Norris, but we are bound down to P19. But that is a brilliant start from Drugovich, like, wow, I am impressed. Oh, as our rear end steps out. It's clear our medium tyres aren't cold, they're just not soft tyres. And that's becoming more and more clear. I don't even think Drugovich has damage as well, that's how impressive that move was. What's our car looking like? Because we've made a bit of contact. Yeah, so we're just good. We're just going to be slow at the minute. There's a McLaren in P4. That'll be Daniel Ricciardo, who had damage and has had to massively pull away. And that's into pit. So we're now P18. But is that Drugovich having to defend from Norris? Norris gets past Drugovich, and Ocon looking like he wants a bit as well, but Drugovich tries to come back at Norris, but has to settle in for staying behind him. But now Raikkonen is going to be having a look at Ocon ahead of him. Round his outside, we'll just let these guys battle it out and try and pick off any scraps where possible, but Raikkonen looks like he may have got the move done against Ocon. No, Ocon comes back. Oh, again, that rear. Doesn't like me. Oh, Russell, stop doing that. Under the flashback. But, like, come on, really? I'm going to see if I can get this corner right. There we go. Whilst my teammate has now lost a position, he's still P15. Whilst he's lost one position to a McLaren, he's gained a position on the other one, who is now last, and quite a way behind. But our key now is if we can stick in the DRS of Raikkonen. If we can't, we may be susceptible to Russell and Mazepin behind, and Latifi obviously. But if we can, I don't think we'll have to worry about them. But come near the end of lap 2, DRS activates at the start of lap 3, of course. We are solidly half a second behind Raikkonen. But Drogovic, although got a good start, doesn't have the pace that the McLaren or the Alpine does, and Ocon might be putting him under pressure as we go into turn 1 on lap 3. But it might be alright actually for this lap. It'll be when DRS strikes. The issues code. No, that's damage. I'm flashbacking that code. There's a reason why I broke early there. And it still didn't do anything. But here we go, we have the DRS. Ocon has DRS on my teammate Drogovic. But we're alright for now. Just maintaining position in P18. But yeah, as you can just tell, we don't have the pace of the guys ahead of us at the minute. Our time will come though. Our key, sticking within this DRS, is crucial. So we don't lose positions to people like Russell and Mazepin. If we can break their 1 second window, that would be massively helpful. Because then we can just pull away from them with the DRS that we have. But Ocon is all over the back of Drogovic and will probably be overtaking him at the end of this lap. At the start of lap 4. DRS open, 1.6 ahead of Russell. We've kind of dropped them a little bit now, but is Ocon? No, Ocon, is he? No, but the Haas and the Alfa Romeo ahead of Giovinazzi and Schumacher are having a battle. They've started well. But his top 3 running away from it. Perez massively straight away from the 2 Ferraris. At least I assume that's Perez. Oh no, it's Max. Max there, the second Red Bull. Perez is currently running P2. Not too bad for his first race for Red Bull. Splitting the Mercedes. Ooh, okay, what's happened here? Giovinazzi, I think, may have got damaged. Because we've rapidly caught up to this pack now. Or it might be Schumacher that has damage. I'm not quite sure. But someone here probably has damage. But here on the straights we can just pull away so much, but yeah, there's definitely someone here with damage. I reckon it's Giovinazzi. Maybe, but that might save my teammate Drogovic from the wrath of Esteban Ocon. Because we now open up a 2.2 second gap to Russell behind. Like I said, all we needed was to stand the DRS and break that 1 second window to Russell. We can sort of chill now in the DRS of Raikkonen. 1.5 tenths slower that lap than lap 4. But pace wise I'm not too worried. Hold on, let me just get the stream back up. It's not helpful when it does that. Bro, just let me watch. The own stream. Just feel the back end stepping out every single time we go through that corner. I know we've only been through there 5 times, but it's definitely noticeable. If you could just give me a minute. There we go. We are back. Back in business. It's now 3 seconds a gap to Russell. And it will keep going for as long as we are in DRS of Kimi. But we're losing time to him. Don't know what his pace is like whilst at the end of this lap, so we can get what his lap time was this lap compared to ours. .535, personal best. Giovinazzi's got past Mick Schumacher, as has Norris. Norris is escaping away. But 33.3, that's like 2/10 a lap quicker than me. I know he said 10th, but Latifi's got past Mazepin in other news. But Mazepin's come back. To be fair, our ARS management so far this race has been very well managed. As we are literally just having to stick with this pack. Like I said, we just needed to find a pack and stick to it. And that's what we're doing at the minute. And that will do for this lap. Whether Drogovic can overtake Mick, that would be nice. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's more focused on behind him at the minute. That was really poor fight from 6. Do I have damage? No, but it's 5.6 seconds to Russell. And even Daniel Ricciardo's closing in on him. I imagine we will be getting lapped this race. If you look at where the front two are already compared to us. I've taken so much time in such a short amount of it. But we've got a pack here that goes all the way up to, I think, P13. Yes, it does go up to P13, and we're at the back of it in P18. It starts with an Alfa Romeo, and it's pretty close to ending with an Alfa Romeo, considering how close we are to dropping off of it. It's 6.4. This is just the pace you lose when you don't have DRS. And it'll be the pace that I'll be losing if I drop out of DRS of this train. But they'll be pitting around lap 15, lap 16, I reckon, and then we'll be going for a further 10 laps. And then I'm not too sure, 34.5 personal best, but just over 100th of a second. I can't tell whether Giovinazzi is escaping away from the pack. I don't think he is. It's more so whether Drogovic is holding us up. But then, can't really say he's holding us up, really. I'm still behind Raikkonen, so... That's the most comfortable I felt like that corner all race so far. I know we're only 8 laps in, but it has been feeling a bit edgy around there. But yeah, RS-wise, still being above 80%, but Ricciardo's on the back of the other pack now, the Russell Mazepin Latifi pack now. If he can make his way through that, he'll be quickly approaching us. here we go. We're only 3.5 tenths behind Raikkonen, who's got a decent gap there, but surely Ocon gets past Dragovic. I mean, look how close he is. But here we go. 33.4, personal best. 2 PP, PPs. There we go. Oh, that was so difficult to say. But Dragovic maintains P15. He's doing very well there. There's a yellow flag. There's an Alpha Tauri going slowly. Who is it? I think that's Yuki Tsunoda. It is Yuki Tsunoda. He becomes the first DNF of the season. Poor him. Looks like a technical failure. Will there be a virtual safety car or even a safety car? I'm not sure. But Latifi has been overtaken by Daniel Ricciardo. I have noticed. That is something I have noticed, so, you know, I reckon we should focus on that. Rather than Yuki Tsunoda DNFing, that puts us up into P17. It also puts my teammate up into P14. So if we can have, what, 7 more DNFs? That'd be perfect. But we won't get 33 seconds. We're now 11 seconds clear. Ricciardo's got past Mazepin now. And you feel we'll be getting past Russell very, very soon. And then it's the hunt to catch us. But we will have DRS, so that may slow down his progress into catching us. But as for now, it is literally just driving around, making sure we're within a second of Raikkonen. In terms of the rest of the group, I'm not too bothered. Obviously, I'd prefer to stay with the group. It will make it harder to overtake Raikkonen currently, but staying with the group means we're closer to more people in the future. That's deep into turn 10 by me. That's really not what I needed. Probably going to have to use a bit more ERS, less lap, to make sure we don't lose DRS. Ricciardo is now past George Russell. He's 12 seconds behind us. Let's see how quick he is now. He's in clean air. But us 5 really are in a pack of our own here. Miles behind Norris, miles ahead of Ricciardo, but Ricciardo will be chasing us down. Ocon's the surprise in this pack, really. Other than that, it's a Haas, both Alphas, and both Maldonado motor cars. Ooh, did not like that rear end there. I think we're about halfway, only about halfway through our stint on these medium tyres, but they'll be coming to the end of theirs. But it's already down to less than 11 seconds, so he's like a second a lap quicker, it feels like. Okay, 1:34.0 last lap, so we can't compare. Last lap, but we will be able to compare this lap. Because McLaren looked quite quick in practice, so, and Ricciardo was what, P5? So it's clear he's got pace. So you would expect him to catch us quite quickly. Probably even before the end of this medium stint. Actually, maybe not, because he'll have to pit again to he's on softs. So maybe he won't catch us yet, but he'll definitely jump us. As Mazepin gets past Russell for P19. Perez is getting very close to the race leader, Lewis Hamilton. A 32.2, my best lap 1.2 seconds slower than that. That's my best lap. I was 1.5 seconds slower than that. Last lap, is that Hamilton leading? Yes, it is. Valtteri Bottas is getting, no, Sergio Perez is getting quite close to Lewis Hamilton for the lead of this Grand Prix. As we just maintained 9.1, but we got a 15-second gap to Mazepin. At this rate, we can have over a pit stop. Or we will have over a pit stop to Mazepin because, well, he'll be stopping before us. But what I mean is, we'll be having over a pit stop after we've done the same amount of stops. Djokovic has done well here to maintain P14, I'll give him that. After being, 3/10 slower than me in quali, I was expecting a bit of a mad weekend by him, but he got a great start, he's aggressive, and, well, he's earned where he is at the minute. Obviously whether he stays there is a different question, but for now. You know, I said he wouldn't catch us before the end of my medium stint. I'm starting to maybe doubt that. How quick that's gone down. That's now 8.6 seconds. But Ricciardo, I'm going to let him pass if he tries to go past me. Of course I am. That just makes sense. It'll be whether he can get past people like Raikkonen or not. There we go. We are getting closer to Raikkonen. You may be able to pull a move on him. Maybe on the throw on the pit straight this lap. Oh, Raikkonen's locked up. Does that mean we can put him under pressure? We are right behind him. Here we go, we pull out to the inside. As a few people pit. We started inside the top 10, but that is us up into what is now P14. We get past Raikkonen, and we're now behind Esteban Ocon, and still maintaining the DRS. But that was a good move to get done. You know, we are now starting to get to the point where we will be quicker than these guys based on us being on the mediums. I've now gone to Leclerc 4 seconds away from us. That's not going to help us at all. So ideally with Djokovic, I would like to overtake him on track rather than in the pit stops, but who knows. Because obviously when they pit, if they pit onto softs, they'll be miles quicker than me, and will probably expand the gap. If they pit onto mediums, it may be where I'll be able to make my move on them. But we've done the medium soft. We're the only driver to start on the medium tyre, which isn't a good sign normally, but I feel like it's done alright so far. Obviously maybe we would have got a better start if we had started on the softs, but I'm quite awful at starts on this game anyway. But now in 2 tenths behind Ocon, Raikkonen 8 tenths away. He's rattled in the sights in the pits. We're up into P12. 2 seconds away from us. Okay, that's a flashback. Great, just what I didn't need. But Drogovic is currently running P10, which is in the points, but that isn't net position. I wish it was net position, because that means I'll be net P12, but I'm really not net P12. Will Leclerc get stuck behind Raikkonen here? I'm not too sure. I hope he does, that'd be really nice. But I don't see it happening for some reason, funnily enough. I don't see why I can get stuck behind Leclerc. Look how close they are. Come on. Ocon lops up. We can now put him under pressure based on that poor exit. DRS. Here we go, up into P10. Can we get up the inside of Esteban Ocon? Both times we've put Raikkonen and Ocon under pressure, they've locked up. But Ocon's still there. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'll flashback that because that is my fault. I'm not going to take another rider out because it's really my fault, really. And around the outside we go. But we have now lost DRS to Drogovic, so we need to work hard on getting that back. I reckon I'll be pitting soon anyway, but that's another move made on Esteban Ocon. That puts another car between us and Leclerc, even just temporarily. But it's good to have, it's good to have. We're currently P9, Drogovic P8, 3/10 separate us. 3/10, I was faster than him in qualifying. But I'm on mediums, he is on softs. He's on very low softs, you can tell they're struggling with their soft tyres, can't you? Based on how much I'm closing in on them. This is us right behind our teammate. See the RGB logo on the rear wing. Oh, we are close, we are close, we are extremely close. Question is, again, another lockup. Will he be pitting? Yes, he will. Ocon won't. Interesting. But Leclerc is there now. Leclerc should be ahead of us. Not ahead of us. Is that Bottas and Verstappen? They have pitted and they're still 15 seconds ahead of us. Armstrong on P3 hasn't pitted yet. But Leclerc, is that Leclerc ahead of Ocon now? What are we saying? Is that a slam dunk move by Ocon? Or by Leclerc, sorry, yes it is. And now he's going to be putting me under pressure now. Be interesting to see. Let's have a look. What have they gone on? A couple have gone on to mediums. Giovinazzi and Mick on mediums. Ricciardo's gone on mediums. Raikkonen gone on softs. Mazepin on softs. Russell on softs. Drogovic has gone on softs. That is wide by us. We ran in too deep there. But it's interesting now, as that poor exit allowed Leclerc. And that is both Ferraris going. Oh, that's dedication by Sainz there. I mean, come on. It will mean we'll get DRS off of the Ferrari, so that will help us. Be interesting now to see what happens. Where is it? Has he jumped Mick? Yes, he's jumped Mick. That's good. That's good. Now we can hunt down Giovinazzi, who's got quite the gap now. Yeah, Ocon in the pits. Stroll in the pits as well now. This is the phase of the race. These next, 8 laps till our pit stop is where we just need to lose as little time as possible through everyone, overtaking us. Here we are running in P7 after 17 laps, and you might think, oh, that's great, but we are not in that P7. Where are we rejoining? P15 seems about. P15? That would put us, P15, behind Ricciardo, but ahead of Schumacher. That would mean we would have jumped Schumacher. Schumacher is struggling. It seems like. On those mediums. But here comes Gasly. And here comes Sebastian Vettel. And Lando Norris. Norris has pitted. He was with me at the start, but we're going to let Vettel go as well. Running deep there, so we get the exit. Norris, okay, great, no gap there, but go in that gap anyway. Oh, okay, he's gone up my inside there, there's not a lot I can do there. I kind of just got to accept that for what it is. And there we go, tumbling down the order now, P10, we were P7 just 1 lap ago. It could get worse for us. I need to start using my ERS. Looks like Ricciardo will be getting past Drogovic very, very soon. The DRS on Norris will be helpful, because it means we can hold on to P10 for just a tiny bit longer. I need to work on just keeping my pace up. It's not long now till we pit. I don't want to start losing massive amounts of time. I can't afford to lose massive amounts of time, because it now looks like I'll be rejoining P18 when I pit. Here comes Alonso. Nothing we can do to stop this man. He is a legend. Almost as much of a legend as Pastor Maldonado. That DRS will be very helpful to us indeed. I was going to say, Lance Stroll, better not try up the inside there, you banana skins. Lance Stroll nearly trying up the inside here distracted me. It was like, whoa, why are you doing that? Let's see if we can hold off Stroll, just for now, just for now. We can hold him off just for now. We can get by on the main straight, that's fine. I see no issues with that. trying out the inside at random places. That's your own fault. Like, let's be real here. This is not me letting you past. This is me running out of grip. There we go, this time you didn't try out my inside. It's just the fresh tyres. What lap am I pitting? 25. 5 more laps of this. This isn't going to be fun, is it? Considering just to stay within a normal pace, I'm going to use so much ERS. So I'm not going to use any ERS for this lap and see what my pace is like. Yeah, I said Ricardo probably wouldn't catch us, he would jump us, and that statement was looking to be very, very accurate. Since we do not have the pace of the Aston Martins here this weekend. But here's now where we assert our dominance. It'll be interesting. I said they'll be doing a soft, medium, soft, or a soft, soft, medium. My team will be doing a soft, soft, medium, but will Giovinazzi be doing... Oh no, Drogovic has an issue. Oh no, that means he's going to be going slow. That means I won't be able to overtake him on track. He's P16 at the minute, so I might still be able to. That's not the news we wanted to hear. But, I mean... I forgot what I was saying before I had that about Drogovic. Yeah, Giovinazzi might be doing, now that Drogovic got an issue, it kind of stopped what I was going to say. So what I was going to say is if Drogovic can leapfrog Giovinazzi here, but oh, that's a bad issue for Drogovic, is losing a lot of time. But Giovinazzi, will he be able, they might be doing a soft, soft, medium. No, soft, medium, medium, sorry. So we may gain that advantage even more. Which would be handy. But Ricardo passed Giovinazzi and is back to hunting us down. But he won't catch us before we pit. Well, I hope not anyway. Because that means something's gone seriously wrong. Half a second down in the first sector. Oh, that wasn't nice. That back end's getting even worse than it was at the start of the race. The start of the race is because it was on heavy fuel. Now it's because the tyres are going off. Quite dramatically as well. But P18, Drogovic P17, we still were predicted to come out behind Mick Schumacher. But that gives us some overtaking to do, I guess. For the remainder of the race. Remaining pretty much half of the race. It will be in 3 laps time when we pit. But it seems that patch that we were in at the start of the race is properly split up. Let's see what our teammates like. .134.7, eh? Okay, what was my last lap? Yeah, so he's 9/10 slower than me and I'm on more mediums. And also 133.8 without using ERS, I'll take that. We're just saving ERS now so we can have a real good go at it when we pit. These few laps will be a bit boring if you are watching this on YouTube, but you know, just keep watching, it will get interesting very, very soon, so don't turn away for a second, because who knows, there may be a safety car at any point that could come out. That'd be handy for us right now, because we could pit before the safety car even happens. Not before the safety car even happens, during the safety car, and that puts us right, like, near Giovinazzi and Raikkonen and Russell and Ocon, that's a geezer. Yeah, no, I don't want to be where Russell and Latifi are, that's an issue if we're back there. But here we go, 2 more laps on this set of tyres, and then we will be pitting. Alonso and Stroll romped away, 7 seconds behind Stroll we are now. And is that Giovinazzi having a fight with Ocon? It is. Ocon's on softs. Ocon is on softs. Has overtaken Giovinazzi on the mediums, that is why. That could be Ocon escaping away from this group now. And that could be us hoping for at best a P15. A P14, sorry. I think P15, but then if we pit, Ocon goes up to P13. So yeah, P14 is what we could be aiming for here this weekend, which would be a great result, no denying that. And, you know, Drogovic, unlucky to be plagued with issues, you know. We'll make the move on him if we do get a move on him. Extremely simple. I hope we do have to go past him, because I do want to overtake him on track, you know, teammate battles. Here we go. Bops. We will be pitting at the end of this lap. A 33.8 there is pretty decent. We have shown pretty decent pace at the end of this medium stint. I will give you that. Teammate. He's getting quicker. So that was only 7 tenths I was quicker than that rather than 9 tenths. Oh. This hasn't been the greatest in lap for us, but hold on, if you guys will give me a minute. Okay, we're back. Just got a message from me mother, but that's not the important thing right now. The important thing right now is that we don't speed in the pit lane. There we go, no speeding in the pit lane. So we're near, now 45 on the string. Be interesting to see. 2.2, and also I reckon we're rejoining ahead of our teammate. Actually, maybe not. No, we won't be. We will be rejoining behind our teammate. Just about. There he is. We are in P18. Hold on. There we go. Now on these soft tyres, what can we do, eh? That'll be the key thing over the coming laps. You can already feel how much more grip these softs have compared to those mediums I was on, and we might have to get past Drogovic on the back straight here because it's so slow. It's unfortunate that he's been plagued with issues. Obviously, they just let me past. I'm not surprised they seem to have an issue. Lets me pass there. Well done, teammate. Unlucky, teammate. I won't fault you. You had a great start to this race. That's all I'll say to that. And we're now up into P17. It's a real shame for him because he was looking good. He was looking at around where Raikkonen was. Look, that's 8 seconds up the road now. Schumacher on mediums. We might be able to get him on this home straight. Here we go. DRS is open. That's a purple last sector as well. Here we go. Oh, having to go far to the inside. You just hold on, give me a minute. There we go. I'll get that back up, but that was us. Up into P16. And onwards now, 6.2 to the next car, Giovinazzi. Can you allow me to just get the stream back up? There we go. Have to do that every so often, it's well annoying. We're not even at the halfway stage of this race, but that's a second gained on Giovinazzi. Don't know what's going on with that one. But 4 seconds gained on Drogovic already. I feel bad for him. Hello, Dan United 2301. How are you? Welcome to the stream. That caught me off guard, I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, how are we? Yeah, I'm good, just chilling through this race. It's so hot right now, so yeah, there's not a lot else to be doing, but yeah, it's good to hear you're good. We're just first race of new Myteam career mode. It's Maldonado Motors, because you know, Pastor Maldonado, the greatest F1 driver ever to be born. And it's right, we pay tribute to him. So that is what we're doing with this save. Our teammate Drogovic, you can see in P18, 6.4 seconds behind us, has got issues though, so that's why he's slow. But we started this race on the medium, so that's why, you know, we're now on the soft, so we're just trying to cut back through the field, I guess. Now we're on the softs compared to, for example, Giovinazzi, who's now on the mediums. And Raikkonen, who will be on the mediums later on. Very, very soon actually, around that 32, 33 I would have guessed. Considering I did 25 laps on the mediums. Predictions for Canada, I mean, I'm going to say, I mean, it's not really much of a prediction, but I reckon Max will win. Obviously with the new changes due to porpoising, they won't struggle as much compared to Ferrari. I reckon it'll be Max, then I reckon it'll be a 1-2 for Red Bull again, like last week, and then I reckon Leclerc will come third, and I mean, it'd be a bit boring to say Sainz fourth, wouldn't it? So I'm going to say Russell fourth, I'm going to say Sainz probably fifth, and then Hamilton sixth. Who else should I see getting points this weekend? I could see Alfa Romeo getting points this weekend. As long as Joe doesn't retire, I reckon I'll have a good weekend. But, you know, he's retired from like 4 races this season. But, yeah, it'll be good. What about you? What do you think? Oh, emotes. Hold on. GG. I see a GG emote. As for the other emotes, I can't tell what they are. Max, Charles, Sergio, Russell, Carlos. Yeah, I mean, obviously it depends, because obviously it depends. We could easily have Red Bulls blowing up, Ferraris blowing up. The only team really that's not looked like blowing up is Mercedes at this point, but they're too slow to blow up at this point, I think. But yeah, it's easily interchangeable. I could see Charles getting second, I could see Sergio getting second, but yeah, I mean, obviously Charles has had a good season, but yeah, who knows? Sergio's had a good season as well. Compared to last season, he's massively improved. I've always liked Sergio, but he's clearly improving. As we are getting very, very close to Giovinazzi here. Don't have DRS just yet, but we will do, hopefully on the back straight. And it'll be Ocon just ahead, and a massive gap. Is that to Ricciardo, I assume? It's got to be to Ricciardo. But, yeah. So we are over the halfway point of the race now. Lap 30. Obviously I will expect to be getting lapped soon. Is that first and second? Perez, no, Hamilton, Verstappen in the pits. So their second stops, that means Bottas and Sergio will be in soon. They're coming up to lap my teammate. Can't feel bad for him, but yeah, our car's already got issues. No surprise there, but Giovinazzi, oh, he's had to defend to the inside. We're now up the inside here. Can we now stick it around the outside of Giovinazzi? Yes, we can. And that is us, a lovely move up into P15. And now, with DRS on Kimi Räikkönen, this move should be a lot simpler, because he won't have DRS, unlike Giovinazzi, who did have DRS on Räikkönen. But the second Alfa Romeo should be a lot easier to overtake than the first one, and then, oh, hold on, here we go, up the inside. Bish bash bosh. We've already overtaken Räikkönen once this race, and we overtake him again, very similar to how we overtook him the first time, up the inside at turn 1. Simple. And that's 3.2 seconds to Esteban Ocon. Whether we can close that, I'm not too sure. I would say no, but who really knows? When am I pitting off these tyres? Lap 41. Have I set any further personal bests? No, it's still the 1:30.8. I've not really been concentrating enough to do get faster and faster, but what I'm doing is clearly working though. I wouldn't say what I need right now is a safety car. I'd say what I need around 10 laps time is a safety car, because then that would put me right in the mix and a fresh set of softs. Norris is in the pits, as is Alonso. We have managed to reduce that back to Ocon to 2 seconds. That's very good for us. Obviously, he'll be on one soft now. His softs will be wearing out, but yeah, we're massively behind Alonso and yeah, P13 though. Will it be P13? Yes, it will be P13. That makes sense, yeah. That makes sense. I was in P12, Ocon was in P14. Ocon then took P13 when I pitted, so yeah, that works. P14 I thought was the best I could have expected, but who knows with how we're catching up to Ocon fairly rapidly. even nearly within DRS range here of Esteban Ocon. We might actually get DRS here on the main straight. I'm not too sure. It looks like we will. Yes, we will. Ocon pits. We pick up the DRS, so thank you very much and goodbye. How does that be? Right in the pits as well, as instead of Giovinazzi, that would make sense. I imagine he'll be pitting around when I pit. Onto a set of softs. We're 12 seconds now ahead of our teammates now in the pits. Not been a great race for him. Those issues seem to be really affecting him, but we are 1.6 off of Stroll. But have made a pit stop more. Pit stop less, sorry. So we're effectively 1.7 seconds plus a pit stop. Hamilton, fastest laps, he retakes the lead due to Bottas pitting. No, not Bottas pitting. That's my teammate in the pits. My teammate's now been lapped. Nixon and Ginger will be Raikkonen, then Alonso? No, that'll be Ocon. Yeah, that's Ocon. Why did I assume it was Alonso? Alonso's literally 3.7 seconds in front of me. Yeah. Idiot. As Simon Moody says. Twit. I still love this car. I like the look of this car. It feels, not that it feels nice to drive, but it looks good to drive. And that's all that matters. You know, you don't need a fast car, you just need a sexy car. So we have got 24 laps left maximum. I'm expecting to have 23 laps left. I expect we're going to get to lap 56. I would rather we did get to lap 56 if I'm honest, based on that fuel. Obviously we still have to stop, so it's all good. Are they on mediums, or will they be stopping again? No, they're on mediums, they'll be going to the end. Fair enough. As we near 2 hours stream time, and this will probably get to around 2.5 hours. It'll be a long YouTube video, I'll give you that. But you know, it's there for people to enjoy. But we've kind of maintained this 1.8 second gap to Stroll here, which, I mean, it's nice, but it's not really helpful. I'd have rather been closing that gap, but it doesn't feel like it's going to happen. So we've got 7 laps left on this set of tyres before we go into the pits for another set of softs. We need to start saving RS as well, so I'm going to do that. Maybe having to end up let Stroll get away from me, but that's a sacrifice what I'm willing to make. Another back end slide there, not really helpful to me. Seconds a gap to Giovinazzi. That looks like it's been increasing, which is lovely. It's exactly what we want. Yeah, I lost a lot of time just that back end slide. I did 6/10, I reckon. I need to stop using the RS, that's the entire point. But you know, I'm not exactly the wisest of peeps. 32-2. But here we go. Vettel and Stroll. In my Aston Martin top as well right now. Very good time. Yeah, up to 10 seconds now, we're really pulling away from Giovinazzi and Mick Schumacher. Of course, Mick Schumacher is doing his first race, as is Mazepin and Tsunoda. They're making their debuts along with Felipe Drugovich. I don't know whether I can class this as a debut, because Pastor Maldonado is a race winner in Formula 1, and has more race wins than Lando Norris, might I add. A wink wink to Daniel Stiff there. Who's a Lando Norris fan? But 3 seconds now to Stroll. We are starting to lose a bit of time. But 5 laps to go now. Not to win the race. Till we pit again. By that point we will be near the end of the race. That's Ricciardo in the pits. He'll be even closer to me than Stroll was. I'm going to be ahead of Ricciardo. There we go, there'll be some action. As he catches me and overtakes me very easily. But that's not what's important. Giovinazzi pits. What does he go on? He'll be going on another set mediums if he's pitting with 20 laps left. But they're both now, what we're saying, 21 seconds to Ocon. They reckon I'm going to rejoin behind Ocon. Which is fine, we'll just catch him. I imagine he's probably closing in on me, as is Ricciardo. Need to stop using ERS, we're only at 40%. Tyres looking fairly warm at this point. 12 laps we've done on it. Ricciardo is now already within 7/10 of me, so this should be fairly simple for Ricciardo in the Mercedes engine, which is far superior to my Renault engine. Other than reliability, but you know, we ignore that. Yuki Tsunoda so far is the only retirement from this race in his debut. And I also done a cheeky bit of DRS from down the road here. So I love that. And 30 seconds ahead of Raikkonen. I should rejoin just in between them, you know. Unless something drastic happens in these 4 laps. Such as, I don't know, me spinning, because, you know, I'm good at that. Oh, what did I just say? That is like, wow. That is so flipping annoying how I've said that. And then I spin. That is shocking. Okay, we saved that one. Not flashbacking. Oh. There we go. Another 10% saved, roughly. One thing I don't think we have is any warnings. Other than, like, maybe for a collision on that one or something. No, we do not have any warnings. That's the rare occurrence for me, let me tell you. That's down to 19.5. I just need to rejoin in between them. If I rejoin behind Raikkonen, then there's an issue. And quite a big one. But 3 laps to go until I pit again. Ricardo sets the fastest lap. Meanwhile, I set a lap that's roughly 3.5 seconds slower. So, you know, that sums up our pace at the minute on tyre wear compared to a fresh set of mediums. I can't believe that's the fastest lap of the race though. On a set of mediums in a McLaren. No, sugar. Well, Dragovic had issues. Temporary ones, but still issues. We've got big issues. Our engine has gone bang. And that is us out in our first race on lap 39 out of 57. It was looking good for a P13 there, but we have to retire the car. Hamilton wins in the Mercedes. So good start to the season for them. That's Team Marduk just chilling in there. That's Hamilton, what looked like Max second, and Valtteri Bottas in third. Two Mercedes in the top three, looking like the team to beat once again. I've got no words really, I don't know what to say, it's annoying. Shows that we have to work on durability though, I'll tell you that. Oh, what a shame, eh? Where did Djokovic end up coming? Esteban Ocon ended up coming P12 as well. Who else DNF'd? Perez DNF'd. Oh, okay, Perez DNF'd. So we could end up P12. P16 was Felipe Dragovic. Beat the two Williams and the Haas. But 10th in the Constructors. We are ahead of Williams, not Haas. But we wanted 10th in the Constructors. We are currently 10th in the Constructors. But that is unbelievably frustrating. Oh, Claire, go away. I don't care what you have to say. It looks like you had a few mechanical hiccups during that race. Well, that's reliability. For both cars, we had issues. We've been focusing on R&D. Our team's massively improved durability. Why do you think you weren't as... What do you mean, why do you think I wasn't as quick as my teammate today? At the start, I was on mediums, he was on softs. He got ahead of me, fair enough. Then he got engine issues, and I just outpaced him from there. I was miles ahead of him. So no comment. It must be crushing when something goes hard wrong this car, after all. Absolutely, but there's nothing you can do, really, is there? It's just an engine failure. There's really nothing you can do. Thanks for being an idiot yet again. Good at that. Our team acclaim goes up to level 2. Should have been so much more if we hadn't DNF'd. Why do I get 17.5k damage deductions? I know my engine blew up, but come on. 1.1 million, eh? Let's have a look, see what we can do. Round 2 at Imola, hopefully that goes better. Strategy department event, give me a minute. I've got durability upgrades coming. That's not what I need. I need facilities. Quality control, so we decrease that. We're down to 107,000. Sorry I had to retire for the race. So there's nothing else we could do at that point. It was literally brand new engine, so shut up. We figured out what was wrong, which was this, and we got 0. And we finished the last race with like surplus of full. Well, no. We didn't finish the last race at all, so shut up, Jeff. Stop lying. R&D in progress, we got 1 off of every single. But here we go. We can get that in before Imola. That must be the only one where, yeah. Chassis department event. Decline, I mean, There's nothing, no drawbacks if we decline this, and I don't really want to lose the 750 resource points, so I reckon I'll deny this. So we'll keep their working hours the same, you know. Just increase their pay, you know. Alright. Activities, we've got 16 days. I'm going to do that sponsor advertisement, supplier team HQ, driver promotion film. Now we've got 8 more days. I reckon we do the funded team event, and then the power team building. Just, yeah, what was the one that I missed? The power department focus, but let me guess. Yeah, that takes morale away from the other teams, we don't do that. So what was it that failed? Our energy store, we only get 2 of them. So it's got to run this entire energy store for the rest of the year. Great. That'll be a penalty for us then. Yes, more upgrades. We'll simulate through them and that'll be where I end the video. 4th, 5th. There we go, we can do some more upgrades now. We should do one on the downforce. I reckon we do the rear floor one now as well. Both of those will come in after another. But it'll be interesting if all these upgrades come in. Oh, personnel department. Either we upgrade their experience or we upgrade their focus. Focus. Always go with focus, because focus can easily drop. Did our thing come in? It didn't say. No, it failed. Great. And it's 275 points. Great. At least the other one came in. And so annoying. We're now behind Williams. So our parts keep failing. That'll come. That'll be glorious. La, 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 la. But that is race 1 done. Slightly shorter than I wanted it to be. But that is us done. As you see here in the standings. Ricardo ends up finishing P7. That's decent recovery from him. But driver details. 49 laps driven. 21st average finish, 17th average grid. You will get that updated as we go on through the career. Miles driven 198. But this is where I leave you. Next time we'll be doing Imola, where hopefully we will finish the race and get a result on the board. Whether it be points, whether it won't be points. I like Imola, so maybe, maybe not. We shall see. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.